What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? So we are back. We are back. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful week so far. It's only Wednesday. I know it's halfway done, but child, just hang in there. Cause let me tell you something. All I'm gonna say is to my fellas, be glad the child was born with a motherfucking dick in a prostate, bitch. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Because you don't want these cramp problems, okay? You don't want these cramp problems, all right? God damn, I just wish somebody can just take them away, okay? Listen, I woke up this morning and I can barely fucking function. How did I get to work, and how did I get to work on time, and how did I make it through work the whole day? Because baby, when I tell you Unflow just came through and said, bitch, I'm here and you gonna take it. And I said, shit, kicking my ass. And it ain't even the actual flow. It is the cramps that fucks us up, okay? I have not had cramps like this in a long ass time. It felt like, and I know this is probably too much information for somebody, but fuck it, bitch. We grown. We adults. This is life. This is what we have to go through. My ladies, we understand. Niggas, if y'all fucking with ladies, you need to understand. If you got daughters, you're gonna be going through this shit too. So I'm just letting y'all know and preparing y'all for what it is. Bitch, the inside of my uterus felt like goddamn Mack truck, a fucking train, a fucking bus, and an airplane just all colliding and just saying, bitch, we playing go-karts with each other, bumper cars with each other. So, okay? And then I was just feeling so fucking weak, bitch. I said, you know what? If I make it to this day, I'm just pray to God and say thank you so much, okay? Because I literally just on a few occasions just said, wanted to say fuck this shit. But I'm here. I'm alive. All right. I'm good. Obviously, I done popped a few pills, so, a bitch is fine for right now. Anyway, let's just get into this video. I know y'all like, shit, bitch. But we family, right? So we can say these things, okay? I'm not gonna keep back from y'all. Um, so let's just start this video off with the fuck shit that's been going on in the media, in politics, in the Trump administration. Um, the whole stuff with, I mentioned this either last video or the video before about the children that are being separated from their parents and the parents possibly never seeing them again because of them being illegal immigrants coming into this country. And now the whole big uproar after that was the fact that these pictures are coming out of these kids looking like they're in fucking baby jail, okay? And all it seems as though they're like in warehouses and they're in cages and stuff like this. And then they coming out saying there are actual baby shelters, like little baby, infant baby shelters, too. And it's disgusting as hell. You got Corey, what is his name? Lewandowski or whatever. He used to be a former campaign manager for Trump. He getting on CNN or whatever talking about Fox News or whatever the fuck he was at. They was bringing up the fact that this 10-year-old girl who has Down syndrome was separated from her parents, and he was like womp womp womp, and he tried to explain that he wasn't saying womp 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 to the child, but saying it to the person that was talking, because he was saying that they trying to publicly political size, something like that, the kids and use the kids as pawns, employees, or whatever to make their point. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bitch? This is the point. The point is that you are separating children from their parents, okay? These kids are in this place crying. Then you got the Ingram bitch. She up there talking about something. It looked like a summer camp. They got TVs, they got toys, they got this. That ain't no fucking summer camp, bitch, or no fucking boarding school, okay? That is forced separation. All right. Literally, that is the modern day internment camps. Okay. You ever go back and you look at your history, and like I said once before, all this is reminding me of is the Holocaust that happened in the 1940s. Well, we can go back a little bit further when it started happening. When they start taking out the Jews from their homes, taking their property, okay? And then when they get to these camps, they separating the mother and children from the father. That's one separation. And then they separate the children from the mother. Okay? And you don't know whether or not they're going to live or see their kids again. You don't know that. Okay? Then you have also in the 1940s and stuff like that, the internment camps that happened with the Japanese people. Anybody who was Japanese origin, okay, you was put in an internment camp because of what happened with Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. And it was unjust and it was unfair. That was one of the most cruelest shit in history. Next to slavery and taking the Native Americans' land, that was like the third most cruelest shit in U.S. history. That is a stain, okay? That's disgusting as fuck. And you're doing it all again with fucking kids. Fucking kids that are innocent in all this. They didn't ask to be drawn, taken across the border illegally and coming to a foreign land. They just going with their parents, okay? So yes, it's Trump want to put out this whole thing about zero tolerance, okay? Following the laws and all that stuff. You get this punishment or whatever, discipline for it crossing the border illegally. That's all well and good, okay? Because you have to follow the laws. I don't see nothing wrong with, if you get caught doing something illegally, you have to pay the fucking price. That's fine. But separating these parents from their kids and shit like that, and then these kids don't know what's going on, and then the parents don't know what's going on, and whether if they gonna ever see their child again. First of all, like I said, they're in a foreign land. And then you're trying to use an excuse this whole time to say, well, the kids are the ones being used as the muse and all this stuff to come in and bring all this shit in. Yeah, it could possibly happen, but let's not act like, you know, he's so focused on people of brown skin, okay? People of Latin descent, okay? Hispanic / Latin people, right? Let it would have been an immigrant that's coming in illegally from Switzerland, from any European country. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't give a damn. Because, bitch, we don't hear you talking shit about that. Okay? Because they happen too. But you're so focused on getting Central American people and the Mexicans, as you say, and all these Latin people. That's all that we're hearing about. I bet you all them other Europeans that's coming in, that's slipping through too, they just sliding on through and don't give a fuck. And it's just disgusting, okay? And you want to say that you're not racist and you don't have a problem and you're here for all. America was built on fucking immigration. Everybody here that was not born in listen, everybody in the beginning is fucking immigrants. Your fucking wife is an immigrant. Your parents were fucking immigrants, Donald fucking Trump. You're first or second generation here. Your people immigrants too. And you have no fucking sympathy for anything. And they ain't take your parents away from their parents, okay? They ain't take you away from your father. So what the fuck are you doing? Like, this shit is just disgusting. It's like, at this point, yes, we want to follow the laws, but to keep doing this blame game, oh, the Democrats did this and this is the Democrat. But bitch, you are in a Republican fucking House and Senate. You are the fucking president. So you can't fix this? No, you just want to blame, 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 and then when you try to all of a sudden get all this backlash that is coming at your ass, want to reverse the policy and say, bitch, we can go ahead and let these people stay with their kids because this is wrong and all this shit. Because your wife came out against your ass, your daughter came out against your ass, the other presidents' wives coming out against your ass, Laura Bush and everybody, they're all coming out against your ass. And so now you want to reverse it and say this is wrong and, see how I can fix it. This is the problem that the Democrats did, during the last administration. And see, I came through and fixed it. No, bitch, you worsened. And then you came in and tried to fix your shit and try to make it seem like you fixing the big, big problem, which you not. Okay? You can't even fucking admit when you just fucked up. But then again, this is Trump, so why would he? And why would we expect anything fucking less? And you know who the fuck else can go fuck herself? Kim fucking Kardashian. The Hollywood Reporter put out, she was doing an interview or some shit. I seen this on online, and basically she was like, they asked her about the whole thing that was going on with the kids being separated from their parents and stuff like that, and she was like, it's very heartbreaking to see that children, because I am a mom and I wouldn't, I'm just putting myself in their position as to how they may feel. Like, I don't know what I would do if my kids were taken away from me and I just got Chicago. You know, I just don't know. It's very heartbreaking to see. But I just feel as though people don't want to see our president to win. I just want him to win. It's like they always want to have a problem with him. I said, oh, bitch, so now you pro Trump. You didn't went to the White House and used your reality so-called celebrity status to get a bitch out of fucking jail, a black woman out of jail, and now all of a sudden Trump is your good girlfriend right along with Kanye. So Trump coming over to the crib to eat dinner too? Oh, okay. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, y'all still cool with these people like that? Yeah, I'm gonna look at y'all sideways too, okay? Any fucking way. I just said, bitch, go change a diaper or some shit, okay? Shut the fuck up. Quit asking these bitches this shit. And then it was some rumor going out talking about some she might be running for something. This is why America is being looked at as a joke. Okay? This is why we are being looked at as a joke. Do you fucking understand the shit that is going on? This is why, once again, our country is being looked at as a fucking joke around the goddamn world. Because of shit like this and because of that motherfucker in the goddamn White House. I just can't. Y'all, I can't. I can't. And it was already a policy in place called the Flores settlement that basically was saying that, you know, if you do separate the children from the parents, the immigrants and all this stuff that illegally cross the border, you can't detain them for more than 20 days, the kids, by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so Trump's zero policy shit was conflicting with this and violating all this stuff. And oh, it's just a lot. I just can't wait till this is over with and we get him out of there. And I just hope this is a wake up call to a whole lot of people, because it wasn't just people who didn't vote for Donald Trump that was coming at him. It was people in his own party that was disgusted about what was going on. And so I just hope this is a wake up call to everybody that don't just talk about shit, be about shit. Go to these if you still doing the election and shit like that, that's why you needed to go out there and vote in the midterms and stuff like this so we can help change this shit around. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. Can you imagine? Can you? Anyway, moving on from that. Let's just get into some entertainment news. Congratulations. Well, no, let me go in order. All right. So Jesse Williams, y'all know Jesse Williams, Jackson Avery off of Grey's Anatomy, pro black man, all that, fighting for our rights and stuff like that. Well, apparently, he's going through a divorce with his wife. I don't know if they all the way divorced yet, but his ex, and they got kids, and she was getting $50,000 a month for child support. Baby, they've been going back and forth. I really thought they was gonna have an amicable split, but no. The shit is getting ugly. They going back and forth to court. She wanted them to up the pay for child support. Next thing you know, there's a report coming out saying that he has to pay $100,000 a month. I said, goddamn. I mean, they do say that he make like $521,000 a month coming in, but shit, that is a lie. She gonna get 1.2 mil for them kids if they keep that shit on for the rest of this year. Like they said, it's temporary, but damn, I honestly don't feel like kids need all that, but all right. It goes by the income and all this shit. I just feel like she doing a little much. But once again, it goes by the income, and that's what he can afford. That's what he can afford. Oh, shit, bitch. $100,000 a month. Girl, all right. All right. Y'all remember that case with that story about um the pool party that was going to happen in that white neighborhood, and the cop came over trying to break it up, and it really wasn't nothing going on, just singling out the black kids and just doing the absolute most. And then one of the iconic moments out of that is when he was grabbing on that black girl with her micro braids, and then he pinned her down, was sitting all on her back and all that stuff. That happened about like 3 years ago. They sued the fucking police department. After that whole thing happened, he resigned a few days later, and then 3 years later, now they have finally agreed to give the family $148,000 as a settlement. And she was like, "Bitch, I'm finna throw another fucking party to celebrate this shit." She's 18 now. It happened when she was 15. My whole thing is, I feel like that the family got cheated out of some money. $148,000 for all of that shit that went down is not fucking enough. And two, I hope they put that money towards her college education, and I hope they don't squander it. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And another black boy just got killed out here. I think his name is Antoine or whatever. There was some reports that some shootings or something was going on, and two other people got shot. A car drove up, something like that, and the police got notified, and the witnesses were telling them what happened. So they went after the car, and then when the car pulled over, the passengers got out of the car and started running, and that's when the cops started firing on them. Mind you, the passengers don't have guns, and the boy that got killed, young teenage boy got killed unarmed. He got killed running away. I felt as though it's a tricky thing. It's fucked up that they killed that boy. Okay, they didn't have to pull out the guns and start shooting automatically. They didn't have any weapons. That was wrong on their part. But why did you get out the car and you fucking run? That's what made me mad. But what also made me even more mad is the fact that you pulled out your gun and that's your first instinct is to fucking shoot these people. Shoot these kids, okay? You don't even know if you really had the right car. Okay, like, come on. I'm so tired of hearing these stories about arguing. And then what make it so fucked up is that we live in an era and doing an administration that don't give a fuck about black people dying. Don't give a fuck about kids dying. Don't give a fuck about black kids dying. When Obama was there, he at least acknowledged all the stuff that was going on. At least tried to. This motherfucker don't even want to acknowledge these police shootings. Because he's so pro-police and all this shit that anything that they do is correct, right, and righteous in his eyes. And it is disgustingly sad. How can we move forward from some shit like this? We keep trying to progress and we keep trying to, do better. And it's like you got something that always pulling us back. Because motherfuckers that's in office ain't on no shit. Like, it's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. They don't want to work with us. They don't want to see things through our eyes. They don't want to just take the time out and just see things how we see things and take the time out to understand. Okay? It's maddening and disheartening. Since we talking about it, let me just get on this subject right here. I'm not even finna spend long on it. So a couple of days ago, the rapper XXXTentacion, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know how to pronounce his whole name. Never did. And if I ever spoke on this, and let me put this out on the forefront, because I already know people gonna be in their feelings because some of y'all fans of this person, and people, it's been a debate going on. He got killed a couple of days ago. And you had people coming out saying, oh, RIP to him. That's fucked up. He was a legend. He was this and whoop-de-woo. I'm like, he's 20 years old. How the fuck are you a legend? Okay. He's the leader. Okay. My whole thing is, then you have another set of people that's coming out saying, fuck him. And whoop-de-woo, he got what he deserved because of all the disgusting things that he's done. I would never say fuck. Just say, somebody deserves to die. I would never say that. Like just right out, unless you really done some fucked up shit. But what I can't stand is when I see people getting upset at other people's opinion, and it's almost as if, you get attacked for your opinions. Because you feel one way and somebody else feel another way. Okay, so what? Y'all can agree to disagree. Why are you attacking people for their opinions, okay? You may not fuck with the nigga. They may fuck with the nigga. So what? Move the fuck on. People are pointing out the fact that he was really not that good of a dude for the most part. He was and from what I've seen and from what I've heard of him, I've never been a fan of him. I've never had respect for him because of some of the actions that he put out there. He beat his girlfriend, okay? There was a case of rape that supposedly had happened. We don't know if it was real or true or not. But I also know that he literally put out there recently that he beat the shit out of a dude that he was in a jail cell with because he was gay and he looked at him. He has said he'll punch a dyke, okay? He called gay men faggots and stuff like that. He is very homophobic and shit like that and a danger to the community. And people can overlook that. And I don't understand why, and because they feel probably the same way. So of course, let's overlook all the wrong that he do as if his death is gonna erase that. That's where the people that don't fuck with him and don't care is coming from. Just because a person dies don't mean that their wrong is lifted away and washed away and he's renewed and we can be say, oh, he was such a good dude. No, he really wasn't. Not all the way through. None of us are really good people 100%. But he, on the other hand, he had his faults, okay? I'm not a fan of him, never was, never heard his music, listening about and hearing, and every time I seen something about him, it was some negative shit. Charges being filed against this, that. And that made me not want to listen to his music. He possibly can have some good music out there, but I would never know because I don't want to listen to it. Had no desire to listen to it when he died or before he died, and I have no desire to listen to it now. Now, with that being said, I will never say he got what he deserved or, whatever. I just don't, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I got respect. I don't, because I never did. Okay. Oh, well, you should respect the person for this and you should respect the person. They just died. Why don't y'all just wait a week before this? No, you ain't no time limit on no shit like that. Okay. You can't tell nobody how to fuck to feel. Okay. If you want to say, RIP to him and be sad about it, let them. If somebody else want to say something different, let them. It is what it is. He was a controversial person and y'all should have known this shit would have happened once something happened to him. And I'm just like, I don't care. And I'm not saying that, I don't care that he died. Like, I'm just saying about the whole thing. I just don't, it's not moving me to tears. It's not moving me to chorus. It's not moving me no way either. I already knew how I felt before he passed away. That's exactly how I feel now. I will say this, it's unfortunate as fuck. But what I can't stand is that when people say, oh, well, I'm not giving him this type of energy and he did this and he vile as fuck and all this shit, but then motherfuckers, like somebody told me in my comment for my love and hip hop, oh, you don't need to say that because death is death and all this shit, and people change and people make mistakes. Oh, he was 20 years old. Death is death, and the way that y'all trying to make it's like, oh my God, would you say the same thing about Adolf Hitler? We want to respect people when they death. Would you? Hitler killed a whole bunch of people, and these other dictators. Do you want to say the same thing about that? No, come on. Y'all picking and choosing. I just see a lot of picking and choosing stuff because the same way, if the same charges and stuff was brought up against somebody that was not a celebrity and they did the same thing, y'all would be saying something totally different. And especially if something happened to them, you would be saying something totally different. But because this person is a celebrity, oh, is let's have respect and let's do this and let's do that. Now, here's my thing on the whole situation about what happened. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't have respect for the way it happened because from what I heard, the boy was probably trying to turn his life around. I'm not 100% sure about that. And I don't care. He was out minding his business and he wasn't starting no trouble at that moment. He was trying to buy a motorcycle and some niggas come up there and do a drive-by on him and killed him and then took his stuff. That's fucked up. I will never have respect for anybody who do some stupid grimy shit like that. And no matter how I feel about the other individual, that motherfucker wasn't doing nothing to nobody at that moment. That's fucked up. Okay? And then for motherfuckers to take pictures, I don't understand why y'all need to take videos and pictures of shit. I'm so glad that I did not see a video or a picture of him. I don't like that shit. What do y'all get out of doing shit like that? That's disgusting and that's disgraceful, okay? Now that part I will never get down with, okay? I will never fucking get down with. But, I condolences to the family because that is somebody's child. That's somebody's child, possibly somebody's brother, whatever. Condolences to the family because the family ain't always responsible for the way a person turn out. Okay, people know right from wrong. 20 years old, he's a grown ass man, but he's still a child, still at the same time. But still, he knew right from wrong. Is it gonna make me sad that he's gone? No, I just feel like it's fucked up that another young person is gone, but it ain't making me feel I'm not pissed off. I'm not sad. I'm not nothing. Okay. I'm not gonna say, well, fuck it, he deserved it, because nobody deserves to die. Okay. And once again, another life is cut short, and it didn't have to be. I just want, after all of this, because I know somebody gonna be like, well, bitch, you just said, bitch, listen to everything that I said. I don't care. Meaning that I can go, it's not affecting me. When I say I don't care, it's not affecting me, because I don't know him, and I'm not going to get up here and be fake and be like, oh man, this is sad. No, because not to me it ain't, but to others it may be. So I'm trying to put it out there from different views. That's what I'm trying to do. But what was I about to say? Anyway, yeah, that's what I was about to say. The whole thing with the Tekashi 6ix9ine and the Chief Keef shit. Now, he done put out a video talking about this making me look at things differently and all this shit. And I'm sorry to the people that I offended and stuff like that. No, bitch. You still out here doing the same shit. Okay? This shit ain't no fucking game. And y'all doing all this trolling shit, putting out this stuff. Y'all coming out and putting out this image about gang banging, about robbing niggas, about setting motherfuckers up, and doing all this other shit. And you got all these young generations, because that's all I've been seeing is these tweets from these young kids saying that they looked up to this dude. They looked up to this person. They looked up to that because their music got them through this and through that. It's a lot of these motherfuckers out here listening and leaning on y'all. And this is the example that y'all are setting. Come on now. I hope this is a wake-up call, okay? Like, please get your life together to the point where if something was to happen to you, there would be no fucking debates about whether or not you was a bad person or not. I don't want that, because it's unfortunate that that's what's going on with this boy's death. People can't just go out and just say, it's fucked up what happened and condolences to the family. People literally putting out tweets and pieces about how fucked up he was and all this shit. I said my piece about it, and that's all I gotta say on it. Condolences to the family. That's all I can say about it. It's fucked up at the end of the day. Moving on from there, and I know somebody's still gonna have some bullshit to say in the comments. I said what I said. It is what it is. Speaking about kids, Blac Chyna then broke up with her son, her adopted son. Okay. The MTV Movie Awards came on the other night. Tiffany Haddish, she hosted it. It was cute for the most part. I wasn't even going to watch it. And the only reason why I was watching it was because nothing else was on. And it was on like 15 goddamn channels. Okay. I said, damn, bitch. Hold on, y'all. The paper didn't fucking drop. Where did it go? Oh. Okay. But the opening clip, the Wakanda clip, it was cute. It was funny. It was nice to see Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett there too. But other than that, it was Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish doing the same damn thing that she always does. So, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it if you actually watched it. And speaking of awards, the BET Awards is coming on this Sunday. Okay, y'all know the BET Awards come on the last Sunday of every month of June. Okay. And I'm putting this out there because I had tweeted about this. And it's so fucked up that a lot of people did not even know that the BET Awards is coming on this Sunday. And I had said this may be the lowest viewership of the BET Awards, because where is the promo? No one is talking about it. No one is hype about it. There's only one commercial that's out. Maybe two. One that's advertising the BET experience. And even then, the BET experience used to be advertised so fucking much, just as much as the BET Awards. The BET experience be that whole fucking weekend, starting from Thursday to Sunday. And Sunday, the last day leading up to the actual awards show. No one is really talking about it. I only seen one commercial with Jamie Foxx, he the host, and it's that Black Wakanda fucking commercial, which I don't understand why you call it that, because Wakanda is already black as hell. So why is it, girl, shut up. Shut up. It's stupid. And there was nothing else. Like, I don't see billboards, I don't see nothing on buses, and I'm saying this because that's how the past BET Awards used to be. Like, we used to be hype about it, and even in the past couple of years, we used to see the billboards about it. We saw it on buses and shit, on the train stations, and just everywhere. This year, where's the promo? I know Deborah Lee is stepping down, and I know Stephen Hill is gone too, but still, where is the promo? And people was like, the MTV Movie Awards had more promotion and was being shown on just about every channel talking about it was coming on. That's because they got a bigger budget and they run by other people. They all both under the Viacom umbrella, but they got other people running this shit. So like, BT, y'all slacking. Y'all slacking. Somebody said they wouldn't be surprised if the BT Awards get canceled in a couple of years or so. And at this point, who actually performing? Like, it's the same people. Like, ain't no excitement, ain't no hype around it. Y'all watching? Y'all know I'ma watch. I'm watch. I always tune into the BT Awards no matter what. If any award show come on, I'm gonna look at the BT Awards. No matter how I feel about whoever's hosting, no matter if I know the people or not, it's just a fun time to get on Twitter and to kiki with everybody. And then I do a little review about things. But y'all know about the BT Awards? Y'all tuning in? Let me know. Um, SZA, she claimed that her voice isn't as permanently damaged as she said. Said that she's working with certain doctors each tour day that she's on, because she's currently on tour, and it's getting better and better. Baby, from them clips that I seen, no, it's not. And I really, really would like for her to just sit her ass down, drink her lemon tea and honey, okay, and to just be quiet. Just be quiet, and that's how that shit's gonna fix it, because you keep damaging it and fucking it up when you keep on trying to sing and do all this shit and it's not in the right place. And for sure you're gonna damage and get that shit permanently damaged to the point that it's not gonna be able to reverse, you know? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Congratulations are in order to Charlamagne the God. He has a new interview show that's coming on HBO, you know, so they like the way he interviewed people on the Breakfast Club, so now he got his own show on HBO. Congratulations are in order to Desus and Mero. They are moving from the Viceland channel to their own like talk show show on Showtime. I was like, niggas coming out. All right. But let's just talk about this right quick. Y'all remember Eddie Winslow, aka Darius McCrary? Okay, McCray. He is in a bit of a financial bind. Now I thought he was making some money by being on I guess not, by being on Star for those few episodes. I guess he went through that. The judge then ordered him to pay $29 for child support because he can't afford stuff, and I think he had to move in with his aunt and uncle or whatever at one point. Like, that's sad. And I feel like it's not something to even laugh at. That just shows the life of kid stars, child stars, and people that don't know how to budget their money right. Because Darius McCray used to be up in a lot of stuff, okay? And I don't care how much you get, he must didn't know how to budget your money. And I feel like when y'all get into these business like sports and entertainment and all this stuff, and you ain't never had nothing, your eyes become wide when you see a check bigger than what you used to, when you just so ready to spend it and spend it and spend it instead of just saving it and investing and all this stuff and making your money make money for you. You know what I'm saying? I just wish we had more financial advisors and more people who were actually on the up and up that you can trust to help these people out when they first get into these business. And that's the main thing, is finding somebody that's not gonna take you for your shit. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Plans are in work to do a Roseanne spinoff focusing on Sarah Gilbert's character Darlene, and no Roseanne in sight. I won't be watching it. I don't give a fuck. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be watching it either, especially the Roseanne fans. Let the shit go. Move on to something else. Move on. T.I. T.I. got himself in some shit, okay? So, T.I. posted something on Instagram about his, I guess, something about marriage and some shit. It was very, I didn't read all that shit, but misogynistic, and you know how T.I. feels like marriage ain't beneficial to him and all this stuff, especially to a man and to him. And I'm like, so what was the point of you marrying Tiny? And it's just, you know, he just finds a way each and every time to publicly embarrass this woman who is always in his corner and, you know, taking up for him and each and everything and taking him back, and you just continually just embarrass the fuck out of her and make her look stupid as hell all the time. And then there was this video that came out at a show that he did backstage at Indiana, I think. Either way, and he was slapping on some girl butt, and then the girl sat down next to him, was rubbing all on his leg. Bitch, they said that was Tasha Skanks. I said Tasha Skanks from fucking Greenleaf? Bitch, Greenleaf come back in August too. I can't fucking wait. Bessie Skanks' wife, the pastor's wife. I said, bitch, what the fuck? And now he said in a what is it, IG Live or something like that, that King and Major not really rocking with him right now because of the cheating stuff that's coming out. You know, and that's understandable. You want your kids to be on your side, and you want, you know, you want your see once again. Parents and these motherfuckers that do this shit don't think about the effect that it has on the kids. You can't be mad at the kids for not wanting to fuck with you because you hurt their mama. That's just what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that whole situation. T.I. is just, I feel like T.I. is full of shit. He's always been full of shit to me. Like, ever since he got this, he started trying to do, to clean up his life and stuff like that. And he started talking more in interviews and shit and using so-called big words that he learned while he was in jail. It's just, he's a turnoff. He really is a turnoff. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about him. K. Michelle. Girl. So K. Michelle apparently is going to be on somehow the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood franchise now. Okay. And I just seen the commercial for it. And her face was the first one. It was talking about the plastic surgery and all this stuff. Now, when the commercial aired, during, I think, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, this girl came out and was like, bitch, I ain't on that shit. I quit. Okay. Now, I do remember back some weeks ago, or probably some months ago, where she was saying that, you know, they doing a whole bunch of fake storylines on the show and all this shit. And, you know, we already know the storylines are fake as fuck, but damn, girl, make up your mind. Do you want to go and stay with Love and Hip Hop or not? Because you done went from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop New York, now you on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and you quit all of those. And it's like, maybe you should just stay off of Love and Hip Hop if you're going to come out and just have issues with everything that happens, okay? Like, it's just a lot. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. And then just getting on Twitter and just complaining. Like, bitch, ain't nobody tell you to sign on for it. The last thing that I want to talk about is OWN's new show, Love Is. Love Is. I seen it last night, and I absolutely love it. Yasir and Nori's character, when they sat there, first of all, you got Nori, who is these when the show first comes on, it's an older Nori talking about love and all this stuff. Now, at the beginning, you don't realize that that's who's talking until the second commercial, after the second or the end of right before the first commercial break or whatever. Yasir comes in and Nori comes in, and they're still together and they're an older couple. I was like, this is cute. So they're sitting down retelling their whole love story. Okay, so this is like Amara Brockkill and her husband, who do Girlfriends, The Game, Black Lightning, all these other shows. They're telling their love story. Okay, that's basically what it is. And it's set in the 90s. When the show comes on, it's 1996. I said, bitch, throwback to beepers, throwback to payphones, throwback to the Walkman CD, portable CD players, and the headphones that they used to have, bitch. Everything being on CDs and all that shit. And, you know, Nuri is a writer on a sitcom called Marvin, aka Martin, you know. And then Yasir is like a struggling screenwriter. He's trying to actually, he came to LA to get his script seen and to write for people and stuff like that. And he's just struggling. And he has a child, and he's with this in this relationship, or was in this relationship with this girl Ruby, who's just fed up with him. But then all of a sudden, if you saw later on when Nori finally called the house to talk to him, and they stayed out the whole night talking, and when he finally came back in, old girl want to give him some, and he was just like, "I'm good, love. Enjoy your day." You know, I'm just like, bitch, you jealous as fuck. Make sure Nori know that you jobless and that you got a kid. You won't think that she gonna be with you then and all this shit. And it's so crazy that she said that without even mentioning it or meeting her, because Nori, when she first meet him, it's a year before. They first meet at this coffee house. She got long hair and stuff like that. And then, you know, nothing happens. They go about their day. And then they meet a year later. This motherfucker is walking around town in his goddamn Calvin Klein underwear. I thought they was bicycle shorts until somebody was like, they underwears. I'm like, ain't that about a bitch? Because the nigga is broke with his friend. And, you know, he did invite her to come to this concert that was sold out. And her friend is just like a negative Nancy, like, girl, please put that shit back. But she's also dating around with a lot of other niggas too. And so, she got to juggle that and figure that out. And because her friend said, give the car back, give the ticket back, whatever, this caused them to actually meet up again. And, he was trying to convince her to stay with the ticket, but it didn't look like it was going to go anywhere. But then eventually, somehow he got her to sit down and to actually have a conversation with him. And they was in that same coffee house that they met a year before, and they were talking. And it went from being 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, bitch, this is back in the day when you literally had to talk to a motherfucker on the phone, okay? Fuck texting. You literally had to hold a conversation on the phone and get to know a bitch, okay? Because wasn't no texting back in 96, all right? Bitch, I said, oh my God, 4 o'clock in the morning, y'all just sitting there talking about everything. And then she already crying in front of him and shit. I said, oh shit, they connect like real hard, real tough. And as soon as they got up, because dude was like, listen, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to get the fuck up out of here. And they was talking. He said, if we already met, what would we be at if if we was leaving this place right here a year ago, what would we be saying to each other already? If we would have went on ahead and went on a date a year ago. And she was like, I love you, I guess. And he said, I love you too. And it was like, what else would you say or some shit like that? Bitch, he said, so cut the bull crap. He said, stop the bullshit and let's get on with living our life together. I said, bitch, the way he said that shit, the bird in me came out and I would have been like, I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. The show is so good. And it's just the first episode. It was cute. I liked it. I'm looking forward to it. You guys should watch it. It comes on Tuesday nights after the haves and the have nots. So, just give it a chance. It's a really, really nice show so far. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this video. And once again, I'm not being disrespectful to that ex-dude's death or whatever. I just have no feelings about it. That's all that it is. But I'm not going to say fuck him and all this shit and, whatever. It's a tragic situation. I'm not going to downplay the tragedy of it because it's fucked up and I just don't feel no type of way. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel and I will see you guys later. Peace.